remember opening this document. I don't remember typing the title either, but it's on my screen. I'm not the one writing this. At first, I laughed. Nervous reflex. I work from home. I write late. Sometimes I forget starting drafts. Still, something felt wrong. The cursor was blinking at the end of the sentence, waiting. I checked the document history. Created at 2:14 a.m. That couldn't be right. At 2:14 a.m., I was asleep. I know that because my phone alarm went off at 6:30 and I never woke up during the night. Bathroom trips. No water. No dreams I could remember. I scrolled down. More text appeared. Not typed. Inserted. If you're reading this, it means you woke up. My chest tightened. I hadn't typed that. My hands hovered over the keyboard. I didn't touch a key. Another line appeared. Don't check the camera. My laptop fan kicked on loud in the silence. I closed the document. It reopened by itself. This time, the text had changed. You're slower than before. I slammed the laptop shut. The screen went black. For 3 seconds, everything was quiet. Then I heard typing from inside the laptop. I opened it again. The document was open. More lines had been added. We don't have much time. You shouldn't be awake right now. It notices when you read. My reflection stared back at me from the dark screen edges. I looked normal. Too normal. My phone buzzed on the desk. A notification. Google Docs edited just now. Editor name. I checked my hands. They were resting in my lap, not moving. Cursor jumped to a new line, and the next sentence began to type itself. If you feel like you're alone right now, you're not. I pulled my hands away from the desk. Typing didn't stop. Letters appeared one by one, perfectly spaced, like someone was carefully choosing every word. We share this now. My stomach dropped. I checked the editor list again. Still just one name, you. No cursor from another user. No colored highlight. No chat icon. Yet the words kept coming. You started this months ago. You just don't remember. I shook my head. That's not true, I whispered. The words reacted. Don't speak. It hears your voice faster than your thoughts. My phone lit up. A reminder notification I'd never set. 2:14 a.m. Stop writing. The time was 2:16 a.m. 2 minutes after the document was created. My laptop chimed softly. Another line appeared. You missed the window. I tried typing. My fingers touched the keys. Nothing happened. The keyboard was locked. Then a new paragraph appeared, slower this time, like it was struggling. The rule was simple. Write until you forget why you started. Stop before you remember who you are. My reflection in the laptop screen shifted. Not much. Just enough to notice. It blinked out of sync with me. I stood up so fast my chair fell backward. The typing paused, then resumed. Good. Distance helps. I unplugged the laptop. The screen stayed on. Battery indicator still showed 100%. I backed toward the bedroom, never turning my back on the screen. That's when the final line of the page appeared. Type faster than all the others if you leave the room. It finishes the chapter without you. The bedroom door creaked, slowly, from the inside. I froze at the bedroom door. The typing continued. Faster now, frenzied, angry almost. Chapter 1, you're not the author, you are the story. I shook my head, trying to make sense of it. What the hell is happening? I whispered. The laptop responded. You asked the wrong question. The words blurred on the screen, letters shifting as if rearranging themselves. A reflection in the black screen grew taller, thinner, and it smiled before I did. I realized something horrifying. This wasn't just a document, it was memory. Lines of text appeared, describing events I don't remember living, names, places, conversations. My own handwriting even. Styles I haven't used in years. You're remembering what we wrote while you slept. I took a step back. The laptop tilted slightly, though no one had touched it. The screen light flickered and cast shadows across the room. Then my phone buzzed again. Notification, keep watching, don't interfere. I didn't recognize the number, but I didn't need to. I knew it was the same entity writing the document. I tried closing the laptop. Force quit, unplugged, nothing. The screen stayed on. The document continued to type, now with my own thoughts and memories I didn't consciously have. You may think you control the words. You never did. I stumbled toward the bed, trying to escape, but my feet wouldn't move fast enough. My reflection in the laptop blinked before I did. Then a line appeared on the page. Stop writing and you will forget who you are. The bedroom door creaked again, slowly, carefully, and I realized I didn't want to turn around, because if I did, the document would finish the chapter without me. I might never finish the story as myself again. I didn't move. The bedroom door was still slowly creaking. My laptop hummed, quiet but insistent. The document on the screen was no longer just text, it was alive, moving as if it could anticipate me. Letters reshaped themselves, paragraphs shifted, my own sentences had vanished, replaced with lines I had never typed, but somehow knew. I remembered the first line of the document. I'm not the one writing this. It was true. I wasn't. A cold realization crept up my spine. Someone or something was controlling my hands through the story. I leaned closer to the screen, trying to understand. The laptop's glow reflected in my eyes, but the reflection wasn't just mine. It smiled before I did. Then the typing paused. A single line appeared, centered, large, bold. I've been here since you typed your first draft. I am the author. You are only the witness. The words hit me like a punch. My hands shook. My chest felt heavy. The air itself seemed thick, pressing down on me. I realized I hadn't started this story. It had always existed, waiting for me to find it, to continue it, to participate. I grabbed the laptop to close it. It didn't respond. The screen stayed on, bright, almost blinding. And then it did something new. The cursor moved on its own. Letters appeared one by one, spelling out a sentence I could not have imagined. If you stop reading, it writes you out. A cold sweat ran down my back. I looked at the door. The creaking had stopped. Silence. But the air felt wrong, like something unseen was observing me. Then I heard it. Not from the laptop, not from the room, but from inside my own head. A voice. My own voice. Whispering, keep writing or vanish. I sank to the floor, terrified. My legs wouldn't move. The document wasn't just text anymore. It was recording my memories, my thoughts, even my fears, turning them into words I couldn't control. Every emotion, every secret, every regret typed itself out. I realized why some lines felt familiar, why some sentences felt like they had been written before I was born. The author knew me better than I knew myself. Then the laptop screen flickered and the document began a new chapter on its own. A title appeared. Chapter 2, the replacement. The words filled the page faster than I could comprehend. You may type for hours. You may resist. But if the chapter finishes before you act, you will not exist as yourself. I backed away, heart hammering. My hands trembled. My mind screamed, what do I do? Then the notification popped up on my phone. The same one from before. The only way to survive is to write faster than it does. I stared at the screen, paralyzed. My reflection grinned back at me. Not me, it was the author looking through me, waiting for the first mistake. I realized I had one chance to survive this night, one rule to follow, but it wasn't written in the document. It was instinct. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe. The laptop hummed quietly, its screen glowing like a portal. The document had filled an entire page in seconds, letters moving almost violently, forming words I didn't know I knew. Chapter 2, the replacement. If you stop typing, it finishes for you. If it finishes, you are no longer yourself. I glanced at my hands. They shook, but I knew what I had to do. I opened a blank document, slowly, deliberately. My fingers hovered over the keyboard. The laptop started typing on its own again, but this time, I typed alongside it, faster, smarter. Every word I forced out felt like pulling myself from quicksand. You can't outright me, it seemed to hiss through the screen. The reflection in the screen grinned, unnerving. It mimicked my movements perfectly, except its smile was wider, sharper, colder. I realized the rules now. First time I ever ignored them, it almost replaced me. This time, I wouldn't let it. The phone buzzed. The notification read, time is running out. Seconds later, the laptop made a noise. The cursor moved faster than I could track. Words appeared, bold, red, as if warning me. Your memories are mine. Your life is mine. Don't hesitate. I forced myself to keep typing. Every word I wrote felt like staking my claim. I poured in memories, fears, secrets, every fragment of myself that it could use to take over. The reflection leaned closer, almost pressing through the screen, trying to intimidate me, to make me falter. I didn't stop. Minutes stretched like hours. My fingers ached. My mind screamed. But I typed faster. I typed more. I typed before it could write me out. The screen flickered. My reflection paused. Its grin wavered. I typed one final sentence. This story is mine, not yours. The laptop screen went black. Document closed. My phone stopped buzzing. I sat there, hands trembling, heart pounding like a drum. For a moment, silence. Complete silence. Then I dared to glance at my reflection in the darkened screen. It was gone. The document file, still there, grayed out, untouchable, protected. But the typing had stopped. I had survived. For now, I realized something terrifying. The laptop doesn't just record your words. It records you, your actions, your choices. If you falter, it writes you out permanently. Don't know how long I can keep this up, but one thing is certain. Unstill me for tonight.